Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Psychosin Project here on Total Metal Radio. Join me on the tour bus outside Chinnery's here in Southend as support for Crossfaith. We have Tim from the 100. Welcome to the show, mate.
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm well.
Excellent. Now, if we go back to the beginning of the band, how did the band form?
So it started in 2013, I think. It was me and Jacob, our vocalists. We were in a band together with Phil as well, our bassist, before the 100, and we kind of got bored of what we were doing with that band, and we broke up. And then me and Jacob kept writing music, and then we weren't really writing it for a band as such. We were just sort of writing for fun, and then kind of got a few songs together, and we were like, oh, maybe we should like get a band together again. And then, so we asked Phil if he wanted to play on bass, and then we got Joe on drums. He wasn't in the old band, but we knew him from another local band, and then played a few shows and sort of went from there.
It's not too far off the counting days getting together.
It's a similar story.
Now, what's behind the band name? Why have you called it the 100?
So we get asked this a lot, but there's no like real exciting story behind it, I'm afraid. There's basically we again, like, because we were an old band, like our old band had a rubbish name, which is like, we don't want a crap name again because.
Go on, what was it? Go on.
Collapse the Control. It's rubbish because everyone's like, what, claps, like clapping your hands? No, collapse. It's just crap name. So we thought, like, right, we'll pick a name that we're not going to hate in a few years' time.
Yeah.
And we had like a massive long list of names that we went through, and eventually someone said the 100, and we're like, oh, that's all right. And then kind of it was the only name that we stuck with for like a few days, and we're like, yeah, we'll go with the 100. So probably a couple of years from now,
that's got to be better than calling yourself Colostomy Explosion or something.
Definitely.
Now, what influences the music of the band?
Well, it's so like the band obviously has like a sound which is taken from loads of different other genres, and I think it comes like that because we all listen to so much different music. Like Jacob's like really into like Wiz Khalifa and Chris Brown and things like that, and then I listen to anything from like pop punk to Under Oath and like heavier bands. So I think a lot of the like the rapping side of stuff comes more from Jacob's influences. And then like me and the rest of the boys sort of bring the heavier side of it. But it's just what we're listening to, and we kind of think, oh yeah, we like that, so why don't we write stuff like that?
So possibly a little bit of 1 minute silence in there as well.
Yeah.
With the rapping, how's it been touring with Crossfaith so far? Because as we said earlier, you've been out on the road with them already for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So
it's been awesome. Like, so we did the European run with them, and we've never been to Europe before, and we weren't really expecting much of a reaction from the crowds out there, but everyone's like been like really into it, and it's been wicked to see like going out there for the first time to have like an amazing reaction. And like the Crossfaith guys are wicked as well. Like we partied with them a few times. It's quite hard to keep up, but it's been cool.
Now, how's the reaction to your Grab Subculture EP been so far?
It's been amazing. Like so we released it at the end of 2013, and we did a tour with Hacktivist, and like just like people coming along to the shows and singing along, and then it's been picked up by like Radio 1, and we did like Made a Veil session off the back of that, and it's just like it's been pretty crazy. We thought like first release maybe a few people hear it, and we sell like 100 copies, that'd be great. But it's been really great reaction, and
it's got you on tours like this, which ain't too bad, is it?
So we're pretty pleased with how it's done.
Have some work started on the follow up?
We've pretty much finished the work on the follow up. It's we've recorded the songs. It's going to be an album. We haven't got a name for it yet, but it's being mixed and mastered at the moment, and then it's going to be hopefully out by sort of September, October time.
Excellent. Now, what can people expect from a live show?
Lots of energy. We always go out there and just go crazy, and then if the crowd's giving it back as well, we go even more crazy. So we like energy, and then. So
shall I get them prepared to catch people tonight as they're on stage?
Hopefully. And then just like all the tunes from the EP. We're playing a couple of new ones at the moment as well from the album that's coming, and it should be good.
Excellent. Now, how would you describe your own sound?
Oh, it's really hard to describe. It's like a mash of like dance, metal, hip hop, rap, like just all in one combination. I think the closest thing I can relate it to is like a UK version of nu metal. Like,
but good.
But good.
Now, what is it about the sound of the band that you feel makes the 100 such a unique band?
I think it's just because we take influence from so many different like other genres. That's kind of why we started the band in the first place, because we were bored of playing the music we were playing, because we thought there's hundreds of other bands that sound exactly the same as us, and we were like, we're not going to get anywhere doing the same thing. So we deliberately started the band sort of thinking we can write whatever we want. There's no like boundaries and
just go crazy with whatever.
And I think it's worked really well for us, like in terms of just like it's kind of made us stand out a little bit because we have taken influence from so many different sounds, and on paper it sounds like it shouldn't work, but apparently it does.
Well, you can never trust on paper anyway.
Exactly.
Now, what are the plans for the future of the band?
So, like I said, we've got the album sort of towards the end of the year. Before that, we're doing a short run with Miss May and Weekends Romans around the UK.
I might have to get out of that, actually.
And then we do Slam Dunk Festival as well. So we're doing 3 of those shows. And then after that, we haven't got anything like officially planned, but it's kind of the album, and then we're planning on doing a headline tour around the UK.
You'll get here again, hopefully, on it.
I wouldn't be surprised if we do, but I don't see why not. And so that's kind of the plans in our brains at the moment. It's not on paper.
It's got to try and get out there and get it all sorted. Now, finally, have you got anything you'd like to say to your fans?
Thanks for listening. Like, it's been a crazy couple of years. Just people who've picked up the EP and people who've come to shows and bought merch and stuff like that. It's been wicked, so thank you.
Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim from the 100.
I try to face it all. Sun will burn.